Hey guys, so today I've got another PSA returns video. I sent out 20 cards. I think it was about mid last month, and I just received them back a few days ago. I used my PSA voucher for these, so it was a quick turnaround. So let's get started. Here we have the 2004 Polka Dude promo, which received a PSA 10. With a close up of it. There's only 2 of these in the world that received a PSA 10. If you've seen my previous videos, you would have seen that I've owned the first copy as well, but I sold that to a private collector, so here's the second copy now. Next up we have the Champions Road Cyndaquil. It's the double gold star. It's got the gold embossed stars. This is the much rarer version to the World Hobby set. I'm disappointed at the grade, to be honest. It got a PSA 6. It was actually a mint card. Show you the back. Got no whitening whatsoever. He had no scratches, no bends, anything like that, but PSA gave it a 6, so I'm definitely going to resend this back to PSA, as I'm sure it should be at least a 9 if not a 10 graded. So there's that. Up next we have the Chikorita from the same set. This received a PSA 9. Have a close up. And here we have the final card, the Totodile from the same set, and this received a German 10. This is actually the first Champions Road card to get a PSA 10 out of all 3, so pretty happy with that. I was hoping for 10s on all of them, to be honest, because they were all in the same condition, but PSA didn't think so. But definitely sending that Cyndaquil back. I did send the VS cards from the English Tropical Mega Battle for grading as well. As you can see, this received a PSA 5. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest, with the grades. It was more about the protection. That's because this set was made to be played with, and there's no other reason for it to be produced. So to find these cards is hard enough, but to find them in near mint or less is inevitable. You can't find them in their condition, as there's only about 12 sets made, so you can't really expect much of it, especially on these trainer cards, as these were probably the most used cards in the tournament. So that received a PSA 5. Here we have Energy Arc. This received a near mint 7. As that artwork. Switch, this received a PSA 5 also. Super Scoop Up, same again, PSA 5. Cloister, Price's Cloister, got a PSA 5. If you've seen the video when I first received the set, you'll notice it had a crease in it in that video. That's the only reason this one received a PSA 5. So not too fussed with the grade, as I was expecting for it to get that anyway. But there's that. Janine's Raichu. This received a PSA 6. This also had a bit of an impression there, indentation. So I wasn't expecting much of this either. This is probably the second rarest, if not the rarest Raichu card in the world. Behind the pre-release Raichu, if he exists. What, pre-rare card. Will's Girafarig. It's received a PSA 6 as well. Bruno's Hitmonchan. Received a PSA 6 as well. Janine's Beedrill. PSA 6. Chuck's Donphan. To focus. This received a mid-9. I think the less playable cards, which weren't pretty good to be played in the tournament, were in better condition. That's what I'm presuming. That's why these are probably more in mint condition than the others. Well, here's a witness for it. This received a mid-9 also. Bugsy's Yanma. This received a PSA 8. Probably the most important card out the set, the Tropical Breeze. This card was specially made for the tournament. Near mint 8. Karen's Rapidash. Gem mint 10. Pretty surprised that cards receive 10s, but there you go. Faulkner's Ferrer. It's also received a Gem mint 10. And finally, Morty's Hypno. You also received a Gem mint 10. As you might notice, one card is missing, which is the Mantine. I actually received a decent offer from the renowned collector Dave Person, so I decided to sell that. So that's the only card missing from this set now. But I am looking to sell the remaining cards. So just in case if anyone's interested in the set, or I might consider selling some of them separately, but the offer would have to be fairly high for me to break the set even further. But that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching.